Thank you, Dale. Thank you, choir. Thank you, music team. Oh, I am feeling that vibration. Are you feeling that? Are you feeling this energy in here? Yeah, because that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about the power of the word, the power of sound, the energy that is, in the words we speak, the sounds that we emanate. This is our power of creation. So I'm Rev Pam Gutierrez, Associate Minister here at Unity on the Bay, and I will be joined by Joshua Inacio, who is an accomplished sound and vibrational healer devoted to being an instrument for God's love and will, and he led us through that beautiful meditation just a few minutes ago. Today, we will demonstrate for you how sound amplifies our prayers, calling us back to that divine source, that listening from that song, and reminding us of who we truly are, knowing that our word has power and our word is creative. I'm going to tell you a story about a tribe in southwestern Africa. They're called the Himba tribe. And they're a very interesting culture in that they do not mark or celebrate the birth of a child on the day they actually come into the world. Not even from the day of conception. Rather, they mark and celebrate this child from the day that the mother chooses to bring a being forth through her into this world. On this day that she decides to become a mother, she goes and sits under a tree and she listens. She communes with all that is. She's one with nature. She listens. And when she hears the song of the child that wants to come through her, then she goes and takes that song to the man who will be the father of that child. And she teaches him the song. And they sing it together through conception. They're inviting this child in, using this song, using this vibration, using this power of creation that is this child, that this being knows. And then when she's pregnant, the mother teaches the song to the midwives and the elder women in the village. And during the process of birth, they sing the song to the child, welcoming the child into the world with a song that the child knows. And as this child grows, the elders in the village teach the song also to all the other villagers. And at any time that this child falls or injures themselves or has some difficulty in life in any way, that adult who scoops them up and cradles them sings them the song of their birth, reminding this child of their wholeness in the divine, reminding them of who they truly are, and bringing in that divine energy of healing. This song is also used in all the rites of passage in life. Their celebration of adolescence, when they marry, the two songs are sung together in harmony. And when this tribe's person is on their deathbed, they are sung out of this life, sent back to the source on the song that they were brought into the world with. This is their unique vibration, their energy of creation. And there is another time that this song is used. It's if this tribe's person commits a crime or in any way violates the societal norms of the tribe. The villagers circle that person and sing them their birth song because they view correction not by punishment, but by reminding them of who they truly are and what they came here to be. So this tribe is really practicing what Unity co-founder Charles Fillmore described as the creative word. The creative word lays hold of spirit's substance and power. It's like when Jesus said in a loud voice to Lazarus, "Come forth." Jesus was in contact with the creative word, so much so that Lazarus rose from the dead. Now that's some real power, right? Okay. And today our scientists are confirming what the ancient mystics told us centuries ago, that all matter is created by sounds. Sounds are a vibration of energies, and vibration is creation. Who knows the beginning of the Gospel of John? You'll know it when I say it. I see Reverend Juan knows it, thank goodness. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. What do we mean by the Word was God? Well, Unity author Richard Lynch describes God as an energy source, which individuals plug into. And then we become the power cord to carry that energy in the world. Just take a minute and think about that. You are the power cord plugged into the divine source. And you are the vessel that brings the divine energy into the world. Okay? And that energy takes shape according to your thoughts, desires, and faith. I'll give you a minute with that. You are plugged into the divine source, bringing that God energy into the world, and it takes shape according to your thoughts, desires, and faith. You're pretty powerful, huh? Yeah. So that energy has a vibration, and we manifest what our vibration matches. Now, this is the science of sound healing. And I learned about this when I was studying Ayurveda. It's the ancient science of life from India. And that practice uses the Sanskrit language. Now, every character in the Sanskrit alphabet is a symbol. Now, and you've probably heard some Sanskrit if you've gone to a yoga class and you've heard some chanting, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. That's Sanskrit, okay? Every syllable there has a specific vibration. Now, I bet you didn't know that every organ in the human body also has a vibration. And modern science has proven that, okay? So when we're chanting Sanskrit sutras, we're actually creating a healing coherence of mind, body, and spirit. And there's other ways to experience the sound healing, like Joshua has done some with us already today, and will give us another example in a few minutes. And you may go to sound healing sessions with gongs and singing bowls. There's lots of ways to surround yourself, to immerse yourself in vibration that creates healing. Because sound amplifies our prayers. Everything is vibrational energy. Everything, including our cells and tissues, are made up of molecules. Molecules are made up of atoms, and they're bonded together. And that molecular bond is vibrating energy. So you're full of these vibrations. Your heart and your brain are electrical organs. Electricity is an alternating flow of electrons. That creates vibration. And when the frequency of vibrations match, they attract one another. So you must attune your frequency to match what you want to manifest. Who wants to attract, love? Who wants to attract peace? How about some financial abundance? Yeah? So generosity? Yeah. All right, so that is what you must live and put that energy into the world by offering that to others. The universe will match your vibration. When frequencies are in alignment, manifestation happens. Unity author Ellen Davenport agrees. She writes, "The universe picks up the tone and hums along, amplifying your sound. Vibration is creation. And with that, I'm going to turn this mic over to Joshua to demonstrate what I'm talking about.
Good morning again. Thank you for having me here today, and thank you, Rev Pam. I wasn't familiar with the story, actually, about the tribe and how they attuned the children that are coming. I have 3 children, and all 3 children actually came to us prior to discussing having children. Let's just say that much. I created a piece of music for all of them, but for my eldest, she's now 13. Played it at her birth because there's not much else for a father to do then. My then wife, when she was 7-8 months pregnant, she said to me, why don't you talk? Why do you talk to? It was Sophia, my daughter is Sophia. Why do you talk to her? Let her know that the process of being born is a challenging and turbulent one. So I'm standing there doing the dishes, right? Doing the dishes, and I'm like, so, Sophia, I'm your father. Apparently being born is a challenging experience. And I literally hear the words, yeah, I know. That preceded a lot there. But I digress. I have a question for you all. Please raise your hands if you've ever had the words, I love you, said to you, and you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that the person meant it. I'm glad to see that. Put your hands down. Another question. Please raise your hands if you've ever had the words, I love you, said to you, and you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt the person saying it did not mean it. Okay, so it is. Yes. Yes, I've been there. Now, imagine if I was to say the words, I love you to you, and then somehow I was able to bring James Earl Jones on stage with me, and he was to say those words to you. And then I was able to bring Minnie Mouse on stage, and she was to say those words to you. You would feel something different from each one of us. And so it is. We have a distinction between the vibration and the vessel that the words are, because words are very little more than an indication of something which is indefinable, which we choose to define. Now, I worked with the prayer of St. Francis. I'm a huge fan of him, as I'm sure we all are. Now, St. Francis is famous for having said, go forth and preach the gospel, and if at all necessary, use words. And there's a man who I believe knew what he was talking about, and knew that we connected non-verbally, non-audibly as well. And so if I can give a distinction, because I don't want to talk long, a distinction between the vibration and that which is carried through the word. So I flew here the other day. It was the Microsoft day. I'm here. But I flew here, 1,500 miles or so from Kansas City. And so if you imagine a flight that length, it's not much help if you don't land the plane. And yet, I would say vibration is the flight, words are the landing. And that is the use. Now, we place them in the opposite emphasis. So, I would say one of Unity's greats, Eric Butterworth, and he talks about, in the beginning was the Word. Yet I don't know that there were actually lips to speak words. So there was feeling, there was essence, maybe there was sound. But he calls us and recommends us to, before we do anything, to stop, to listen, to attune, because we do that all the time. All the time. You've done it millions of times. It's not a complicated thing. It's what we're wired to naturally do. There's a lot of division going on in the world at the moment. I do not believe that is the depth of the human's will. I believe the depth of the human's will is to be in union with each other. I truly believe that. And I'm not afraid of division, because as she so beautifully read on the Daily Word just now, to find our value, just like a precious gem, we need to come into attrition with each other. It's a necessary part of it. Now, I want to show this to you. So we're going to do just a couple of minutes of what is called toning. Now, I've got the best singers in the world behind me. But what we're going to do is not singing, it's toning, okay? Toning is simply allowing sound to come forth from your lungs and through your voice box. Now, it's going to be the sound of a vowel, like ah, or ooh, or whatever comes naturally through you, okay? So what we're going to do, I'm going to have you make a sound or hum, as Reverend Davenport says. I'm going to hum, and you're going to run out of breath, of course. You can take a breath and you're going to continue. So we're making continual sound, okay? Close your eyes, please. Take a breath, and let's just begin. Take a breath and continue. Take a breath and continue. Even as I talk, continue to hum. Continue to hum. Take a breath when you need, and continue with the other noises in the room. Just continue the hum. Continue to hum. Don't be afraid to cough. To clear your throat, to hum. Let's turn that into a sound of oh. Take a breath when you need and continue. Oh. Let's change that to A. Let's go louder now. Let's go louder. Let's change that to ah. Louder, louder. Raise the roof. Raise the roof. Ah. Keep going, keep going. Continue, let's do away, 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 and now. Let's have silence, close the eyes. Silence is the most important sound of all. From out of this all things come and emanate into form. We both thank you so much for your ears, for your expression. Open your eyes.
So the creation of matter issues from vibration. That's from the Spanda Karika. It's an ancient Vedic text. Are we all feeling a vibration now? Kind of harmonized. Yeah. So that text reads, the creation of matter issues from vibration that is connected to the universal vibration of consciousness. Okay? So the creation of matter issues from vibration. That's your vibration. And you are connected to the universal vibration of consciousness. And from not standing in the way of knowing this, people may be able to permanently realize their true self. I know I get in my own way. How about you? Yeah. So your true self is connected to and part of the oneness of the universe. So this sound healing is one tool that we can use to get out of our own way, to connect into that universal vibration, to harness that energy for healing, for love, for abundance in every way. And this sound healing, through the use of instruments, from singing, from chanting, or even just speaking holy words, reminds you of who you truly are and what you came here to be. It amplifies your prayers, is your vibration, is your creation. Namaste.
God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Love is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need.
I'm going to ask you to continue to clap your hands for that beautiful service, the beautiful song, and the beautiful vibrational message that we received today. Wow. Do you feel that we are harmonizing or what? Yes? That was beautiful. And I particularly loved the opportunity to experience and to really hear silence. For me, that is one of the most powerful practices that I have come to know over the years. I love to experience silence. I will travel far and wide to do so. And so it's nice to just be able to come to church and do that today. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed your time here at Unity on the Bay. All right, well, we are upon a great opportunity right now, and it is our gratitude opportunity. It's our opportunity to give and to demonstrate our generosity. We have ushers going around. If you need an envelope, please raise your hand, because we are meant to be the windows of heaven so that we and others can experience God's good. Will you join me in blowing open the windows of heaven by giving generously and supporting our work today? Yes? All right. Thank you, Jason, for that beautifully written message and announcement. I just love that. We're going to blow open the windows of heaven by giving generously. And you can do so by texting the word GIVE, G-I-V-E, to the number that's on your screen. And behind me, that's 833-245-5645. I'm going to give you a few moments of sacred silence to prepare your offering and your blessing. All right, and what a beautiful day it is to give. So